When it comes to men, us women place guys into three categories. The first category is the guy that we meet and we instantly just want. The sexual chemistry is high. We don't care what they do or how much they make, they are getting it. The second type is the guy that, he's okay. He's maybe not that good looking, but he's willing to spend money. He's going to pay our bills. He's going to buy us nice things. He's going to take us on all the dinner dates. But is he the one? No. Is sexual chemistry high? Or mid, probably. And then there's a third guy. The third guy doesn't have a shot in hell. There is nothing that he can do. There is no amount of money that he can make that would make us want him. He is a no right off the bat. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? When it comes to men, us women...
Sounds like a leech.
Oh, hell no.
Sounds like a leech.
I don't like her anymore.
Because she gonna bleed you
Go
dry.
ahead, man. Let me put the camera on me real quick. Fellas, you had
all
a girl.
women bleed men dry.
That is not true.
Facts.
Go ahead.
Not
Do
true.
not all, but that
We
is
can get
not
into it.
true.
Okay,
Hold
not
on.
intentionally.
Hold on. My bad, bro.
Not
My
intentionally.
bad. My
Let
bad.
me rock with this for a second.
I can't believe you said that.
Just real quick.
Excuse
Fellas,
me, I'm sorry.
this is the number one mistake that most of you guys make. Not understanding that women have rosters as well. And as she already said, they categorize you as soon as they meet you. When you're a guy and you meet a woman, she's shaking hands with you and saying, hey, I could possibly have sex with this guy, or I never will a day in my life. And a lot of that comes from, in the first 5 minutes, it's like your charisma, your eye contact, how you speak. Are you clear, concise, transparent, and impactful? Those are all things that categorize you as, right? So when you meet a woman, remember that if you don't have any kind of sexual polarity with the woman, if you don't tell her what you want out of her, if you don't have any standards, you're going to be the guy she was talking about that does not do anything for her sexually whatsoever. You'll be a guy that's going to hang up at Christmas lights. She'll use the call to complain about Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray. She'll talk to you all the time, but you'll never get her out. You don't want to be that guy, fellas. Trust me. Now, when you're a guy that walks up to her and tells her, you know what, this is who I am, this is what I want, take it or leave it, that's the guy that gives her pure, genuine desire.
Yeah.
And guess what? She don't want to follow your program, kick her to the curb and find somebody that will.
Good daddle.
Because what she won't do, 10 around the corner will. Don't ever make the mistake, guys. You are not and never will be a girl's only option. Go ahead, Cmarty.
Now I was going to ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
Let's say you meet her and you're in the tier 2. Like, she'll use your money, but she don't really want.
Great point.
Can that change? Because like a joint might curve you, and then a year later she see, oh no, he actually got some motion.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Can it change? Yes, but do you want it to change? No. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Once a girl categorizes you, it's very, very hard to get out of that categorization.
That's true.
So when she sees you as a beta provider, for lack of a better word, a lot of the time it can work, and there are ways to reverse that. But by that time, it's better to get a better chick, one that never met you before, than have that categorization about you. So can you do it? Yeah, but do I advise guys to do it? Absolutely not. It's normally a waste of time. And as we always said, bro, you can always change a girl's mind. I honestly believe this. If you press any girl hard enough, eventually she'll fold. It may be several years down the line. It may be a couple months down the line. But eventually, if you press a girl hard enough, I don't care what kind of man you are, you can get her without error. Now, is that the best use of your time? Absolutely not. Just get a new chick. Ladies, thoughts on the video? Because she done told all our secrets. I can't even say nothing right now.
That is not true. That's not true.
So what are your thoughts?
She sounds like a leech to me. I mean, she's just worried about money. You know what I mean? Like, she's willing to take a man's money even if she doesn't even like him. That's not a good person.
Have you met a woman before?
Sir.
That's crazy.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, please.
I'm done talking.
No, it's not even like me trying to be rude to you, Destiny. Like, we know you're a woman. We acknowledging that. But my point is, you've never dated a woman before. you see them as friends, but when you're dating a woman versus being a friend with a woman, it's two different things. All women want resources. All women want time. Every girl you deal with, you're going to spend some kind of money at some point in your interaction. So, and even with you, Destiny, if you were the guy, you expect the guy to spend money on you too, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't even entertain him if I didn't like him. I shut that stuff down as soon as I meet you. That's just my thing. That's my thing.
Stop the cap.
I'm sorry that you've been through the ringer and you don't think women like us exist, but let me help you. Okay, it's all right. That's why I'm here. All right. I wouldn't even entertain a dude like that if I didn't like you. Okay, that's just what it is.
So you've never, ever told a guy that you weren't interested. You never said that dreaded line. We can be friends though. You never said that.
Have I? No.
Stop.
I'm sorry, the way y'all just look at each other was
cat, because you just told us about a male friend a couple weeks ago.
Thank you, Cmarty. Getting
I wasn't a child. We were just friends. I wasn't like we were friends before that.
That nigga wants you.
And
yeah, he didn't say it, so I'm like,
if he didn't say, why'd you say that?
We are just. I'm just saying, like, if we were friends.
She's choking on her words.
Fuck you. No, we were just friends.
Oh, brother. Oh, man.
What is wrong?
No, you know he wants you. You know he wants you.
I don't think so.
She over here tripping, bro.
He probably texted her Grand Rising and
This is the last 20
Grand
minutes.
Rising Queen. But that's my point. Remember, when a girl offers you friendship, this is what she's saying. She's saying, you know what? I don't find you sexy. I'll never screw you, but I'll use you for time, attention. I'll talk to you all day. I'm going to, but see, remember, women aren't in relationships where there's no benefit to her. So if a girl's around you, fellas, remember, she's getting something out of you. And I forgot what law that was. Was it Briefit's law? But when a woman can't get any kind of like resource out of you, she ain't going to be around. And the resource ain't always dick. We would want it to be dick on our end, of course, because that equals sex for us. But women use different guys for different things. Time, attention, resources, money. She's getting something out of you. And as Destiny would say, I offered him my friendship, a.k.a. you can be my bitch, but I'll never be yours. Drop a bomb on you right there, fellas. See, Marty, what's the button? That damn it, I gotta get us together.
Second page.
Yeah, Destiny quiet now.
Boy's good.
Destiny quiet now, right? I like that. Just quiet.
It's so small.
Shouldn't what you got on the video, man?
I mean, I know some women do it, so I mean, there's nothing that she was saying that's like, inaccurate. I mean, whatnot. So,
Do you do it?
No, I think when I first generally meet somebody, I kind of make it clear. No, I'm answering honestly.
Okay.
I kind of answer honestly, like in terms of like, if let's say for example, there's been men I met and I'm like, oh my God, like he's, very attractive. He's, very educated or whatever. Like he seems, again, has all the qualities that I personally like. But hey, let me just give it, maybe a couple dates or two or whatever to see like, hey, this is somebody I really want to go ahead and go full throttle with. And I only say that also as well because I just know how emotional I get. I am one of those, like when I'm being intimate, I get really, really emotional and attached to someone. No, I'm just saying, we talked about this before. I think I mentioned this also in other episodes. I'm very, very emotional. I'm extremely emotional. And, so for me, I have to be very mindful that even if the chemistry is high, I will be like one of the people be like head over heels over you if we start, fucking and whatnot. So I can't be doing that. But again, so no, not necessarily, but yeah.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Destiny.
Okay.
There was a guy that you said, and I think Derek asked you this. Cmarty wasn't here on this episode. There was a guy that was in your friend zone too, and you admitted there was some guy in your friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you keep him around if you're never going to have sex with him?
I mean, like I said, I enjoy him. Like, to be fair, I really do enjoy him as a friend, just not as somebody I want to be intimate with or be together with.
So that's getting a benefit out of it.
Huh?
That's getting the benefit.
Well, I guess if you say like, but I'm like, I guess like for me, I didn't feel like that sexual chemistry was there. It was just not there for me whatsoever, at all. But again, I enjoy like hanging with him or laughing or listening to his problems and vice versa, giving advice on things. But in terms of us being a thing, and then he seemed too up and down and wishy-washy. Some other things, just other traits I just did not like at all. So for me, I feel like we were just better off in the friend zone as opposed to trying to explore and go any further.
Fellas, I hope you just caught all.
What? I'm just giving you my.
That's just proved my point.
You can graduate from that.
Huh?
And someone can graduate from friendship.
Talking to them like that.
You gotta be friends
I mean,
first.
I guess, but no, because I would say to be fair. Also, there was somebody that I was like friends with at first, and we had moved further along. However, I ended up not saying that's always the case. I ended up regretting that us moving out of the friend zone and wishing we would have stayed just as friends.
I think friendship is the best foundation for a
Have
relationship.
to be friends first.
Oh, but can I ask you this, fella? Like, ladies, respectfully,
yeah.
Why the hell? Why is it okay for you to keep me around the friend zone? And you're gonna be smashing, telling me about a dude that you're smashing. You're gonna pick 2 or 3 dudes over me, and then when you're older, you want to come around and say, you know what? I know you heard me get ran through all these 3 or 4 years, but now I want you. How is that fair from a man's perspective?
I'm not saying that.
First of all, women shouldn't be sharing that type of information with you in the first place. That's
no, because I
don't do that.
Well, no, to be fair, because like, all right, for example, one of my again, I'll use certain male guy friends. Me and him, we had we'll go out and like whatnot, and he would tell me about some of the girls that he's smashing or like, hey, I'm messing with, and I guess also again like, hey, I'm messing with this one here, and I left her house, and I also went to go sleep with this one over here.
And he don't want you.
Again, it's one of those guys I was like talking about. Like when we have conversations like that, it made me like feel like, damn, like I don't
answer the question.
What?
Does he want to have sex with you?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Then why are you holding that man hostage?
How am I holding him hostage?
They're friends.
Please tell me, how am I holding him hostage?
You have to be friends first.
But no, I'm just saying if you
enjoy each other's company.
I'm just asking if you found again the way that you feel, right? Let's say again we're friends, right? We're friends. If you are in that type of scenario, if you feel like it's not mutual beneficial, my friendship, then whatnot, then you can also like exit left. Like I'm not hosting nobody here at all.
Do you realize he probably would never do that because he's waiting for the perfect opportunity to step in?
You say men are hunters and they'll wait and they'll be patient and this, that, and the third.
They're like Marine level snipers. They'll wait in the friend zone until you have that moment of weakness, and he's going to pounce on you at that point in time.
I mean, but then I feel like at that point in time, then that's kind of more of like on him as opposed to them. If you want to sit up there and wait for a possible opportunity, then how is that on me?
But see, this is what I'm saying to you. Women are never 100% forthcoming and honest about their intentions. They will literally sit there and tell you. Girls are experts of like kind of dangling that carrot on the stick. She'll know, you know what? I'm losing a little bit of attention from this guy right now. Let me call him Boo real quick. See how he gonna act. Let me go and send him a picture that I took in the pool, kind of keep him on a string right there, because y'all know that eventually a debt is going to become due if you don't get this man at least a little something to stay around. And you won't say to a guy, you won't say, hey, you know what? I'm never going to fuck you. I don't find you attractive. And if you want to be around, yeah, I'll talk to you, but there's never a chance you're getting out of my friend zone. Well, we're not that direct. And if they were, I would probably say that most guys would literally just say, hey, you know what? I'm cutting my losses and moving on. But women are experts at keeping your ass around, keeping you just right there, giving you just enough to keep your ass around. And then when you go for the kill, I done told you now. I done told you we only friends. Like, what the f*** are you talking about?
But I'm also trying to,
woman, what are you talking about?
Really just trying to also like understand as well too. So like, can men and women can you not be friends with someone and acknowledge she's a good looking woman and you will sleep with her?
You don't have that,
but I don't mean that you actually are gonna move. I'm being very, very serious. Like, can you not like be friends with a woman? Yes, you can acknowledge she's attractive and that hey, maybe we didn't have this type of friend, but like that's the part I'm trying to understand. Is that not a thing?
So this is what I'll say. This is what I'll say, Shanita. Nothing in life is absolute. There's always going to be a very, very rare exception to every single rule. But as Cmarty just said, the exception proves the rule. And 95%, I would even say 98% of examples, if there is a man and a woman, and they talk long enough, eventually there's going to be some feelings there. And most guys are going to be your friend and settle on being your friend because they rather be around you in some capacity than actually go out, step out of their comfort zone and potentially get rejected. But if most guys are honest with you, if you had a moment of weakness, or you said, hey, let's come fuck, 99% of guys ain't going to say, oh, you're my friend. I don't want to cross that boundary. They might do that to see to think you're playing, to test your reaction. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. No woman looks at a guy and like no guy looks at a woman and says, hey, She make a great friend. Our first thing is like, now I will f or I wouldn't. It's an on or off thing.
Men are bad.
Be a friend first.
You got to be friends first.
Friends is the foundation.
The relationship isn't going to work if you aren't friends.
All right,
the sex isn't going to be good if you're not friends.
Meanwhile, a nigga that don't say nothing nice to her, never took her on a date, and smash your ass.
First date, pull up to the crib.
And she smashed because he's barking down in Miami.
She loves it here.
Hey, what the hell?